The first episode of Dragon Ball Z, little Gohan was 4 years old and had a power level of 1. Raditz would arrive on Earth. Kidnapping Gohan, Piccolo, and Goku would team up to defeat Raditz, but even then, it wouldn't be possible to defeat him because the power difference was too great. It was in this situation that Gohan would reveal his true fighting potential to everyone. Seeing his father in trouble, Gohan would become enraged, breaking Raditz's spaceship and attacking him. Moving on, the Saiyans would arrive. After a year of training with Piccolo, Gohan would reach a power level of 1080. Although he became quite strong, he still couldn't defeat a Saiyan on his own, unless he got angry. Gohan was only stronger than Shiatsu, but even then, he couldn't do anything. Goku would arrive and save Gohan and Krillin from Nappa in the fight against Vegeta, with Vegeta's ki decreasing. Gohan had moments of fury and reached a power level of 5200, but even then, it wasn't enough. After surviving the Spirit Bomb, Vegeta still had just over 1000 in power. He would have killed everyone if Gohan hadn't transformed into a great ape. Reaching a power level of 4500, well, you know how this saga ends. Moving on to the Namek saga. Here Gohan already had a power level of 1550. Gohan and Krillin had a brief battle against two low-class soldiers of Frieza. As they easily defeated these two soldiers, I believe they both had less than 1000 in power. After that, Dodoria would find them, but Gohan and Krillin managed to escape. Later, Krillin would take Gohan to the Patriarch to unlock Gohan's power, reaching 16,000 in power. Gohan and Krillin would fight against Guldo, who had a power level of 3000. Despite Krillin and Gohan being much stronger, Guldo had a good advantage in the fight because of his abilities. They almost died, but Vegeta saved them in time. The next enemy would be Raccoon, with a power level of 45,000. He would have killed everyone if Goku hadn't arrived in time. After Gohan ate a Senzu Bean, he had a Zenkai boost, increasing his power to 25,000. Gohan had a brief battle against Captain Ginyu in Goku's body. Captain Ginyu had a power level of 23,000 because he wasn't used to the new body. Gohan fought against Frieza in his second form, and after being injured and healed by Dent, he had another Zenkai boost, increasing his power to 84,000. When Frieza moved to his third form, he almost killed Piccolo, thus enraging Gohan and briefly reaching 900,000 in power. With this power, he managed to beat Frieza a bit by catching him off guard. His Masenko reached 1.6 million in power. After that, Frieza moved to his final form. Gohan's power level returned to 84,000. About a year later, Frieza and his father King Cold would arrive on Earth. Here, Gohan already had a power level of 150,000. Trunks would finish them off and talk about the arrival of the androids. After 3 years of training, Gohan reached a power level of 3 million. Even with this power, he was still much weaker than androids 19 and 20. Well, before the Cell games, Gohan would train with Goku in the hyperbolic time chamber. In the Cell games, Goku had a power level of 4 billion, and Cell had 4.5 billion. Goku would give up to let Gohan fight, and here Gohan already had 4.2 billion in power. After the death of Android 16, Gohan finally unleashes his power, transforming into Super Saiyan 2. Gohan's power level would then reach 8.4 billion. Gohan would finish off all the Cell Juniors with just one blow. When Cell got angry, he used his maximum power, reaching 7 billion. Even so, it wasn't enough, and he ended up taking a punch from Gohan so strong that he vomited out Android 18, reverting to his second form. After that, Cell was so desperate that he decided to self-destruct, but before Cell could explode, Goku sacrificed himself and took that bastard to explode on my planet. Continuing, Cell would survive, and because he has Saiyan cells, he would undergo a Zenkai boost, also transforming into Super Saiyan 2, now having 8 billion in power. Gohan, while trying to save Vegeta, gets injured in the arm, but despite everything, with the help of all the Z warriors, Gohan managed to defeat Cell with his Kamehameha. After that, Gohan would ask you to leave a like on the video. Well, that's all, folks. See you next time. Bye.